Hi, welcome to Super Serious Cooking. This week we are going to bake. We are going to bake this dessert, which I think is called carpaccia. The instructions are not in English, but I had my wife do a Google Translate on them, and they are as follows. Method for preparing. So this is that word. Number 1, dissolve the contents of the cream bag in 200 milliliters of milk. Number 2, boil the remaining 300 milliliters of milk and pour the distributor of the powders. So that's interesting, we're boiling milk, so we're probably going to curdle stuff. Boil everything over low heat until thickened for about 3 minutes. Stir vigorously, and tearing any lumps, let it cool down. Blend, now we're at number A, blend the cooked cold mass and soft the fat in portions while smoothing to a smooth consistency. Number 5, boil the water with Thruscam. Add the contents of the clasp bag and then Pradagrina Mamin. Fire approximately 1 minute, vigorously tearing the mass wide suds. Number 6, set oven to 200 degrees Celsius without hot air. So we're at there. And then number 7, drive the eggs one by one into the diode mass and mix them at the highest speeds. So we're going to try and make this and not make a mess. Okay, so I think this is how I understand it. I have 2 bags. This is the bag I'm going to use first for the green bowl. And this is the bag I'm going to use for the blue bowl, maybe. So this bowl has whatever in there. We're going to put this milk, but that milk goes in first. And then this milk gets boiled, which really feels weird because it's going to curdle. And then eventually this butter goes with it, but after these have been put in there and boiled. If I've understood that correctly. Okay, let's see how this goes when they get this all done. Okay, there's our mixture. It's cooling down the floor because that's where that goes. We're going to go into the next thing. So we've cut up some of our butter, not most of it, but some of it, and we need to boil this water. So we should also probably put the heat on, and we have to boil the butter with it. So. And then when that happens, I can put that package in here to continue. There's the dough, I guess. It now is living on the floor. There's our first liquid stuff we have. I guess it's thick enough. So we're going to take this and we're going to pour it in here. And we're going to blend the butter in there with that, but we only have 1 paddle, so that will be interesting. Blended it for forever. I was probably supposed to use cream rather than milk to get that to turn into some sort of middle bit for the thing I'm making, which is over there. So I'm just going to freeze that and then do it that way. Okay, so we put our dough in a bowl and we're going to mix it with just 1 paddle, because that's all we have. I cracked all the eggs and I put them in a measuring cup because I didn't want to do that one at a time, because whatever. And then I got 2 trays that I was supposed to grease and then put flour on. So I did that. Okay, there's the cake portion. Kind of worked. The filling that goes on top of here didn't really become solid. It stayed liquid. So it's in the freezer for probably forever. Okay, thanks for watching Super Serious Cooking. This week we looked at making a cake that I needed to translate with Google. So it kind of half worked. Whatever. See you next time.